Hey, so big news today. I finally took delivery of a Sprinter van. So Fids and Fibers can be back on the road. So let's take a look. I just drove it home from Rhode Island, and I'm gonna have to go through it and clean it all up and do my maintenance and all the stuff that I normally do before I run a rig. But this is a video just to document the shape it's in and some of the stuff that I already know it needs. So this nice dude runs a construction company, and he was real honest about what it was. The interior is, filthy. Smells a little bit like cigarette butts. I found a cigarette underneath the mat, but it smells a little. But all in all, I think it'll clean it up nicely. The fabric in the roof isn't ripped. Seat's a little warm, but I think I can fix that. And it needs a good cleaning. There's goop, and looks like someone spilled a cup of coffee in there and it leaked down. But the body work is pretty good. There's a couple little spots to fix. That little guy, another little guy here, and there's a crusty little bit down here. So we'll grind that off, find some fresh metal, fix it up. I'm going to take the lettering off today. The back is set up as construction van, bunch of crappy shelves, but they did put some diamond plate on the floor to protect the floors. So I'll unscrew all that. They gave me a nice step for the where the hitch goes, so that's kind of nice. So there's some shelving, and there's a false wall here. And then there's 3 seats in front of that. But I'll show you the shelving first. All this stuff will come out. I'm gonna unbolt all this stuff. It's all your, basic erector set. Nothing fancy. But they had put a lot of screw holes in the sides. I don't know if this stuff will even be in here when I'm done, but I can just clean it and give it a coat of spray paint for now, just to keep it, make it look a little bit nicer while I convert it. It's just dusty, so that'll all wipe out nice. I'll get the compressed air gun and blow all the dirt out of here, and just start trying to restore all the plastic trim bits. Stuff like that'll have to be probably replaced. I don't think I can fix that one. And then probably the worst of the damage is over here. Let me move this. So there's a kind of a crinkly poo in here, and then this guy got cracked and broke off, so I'll get a new eyebrow for that. And there's a little bit of a rust in there, but that's it for this side. There's a little guy like that, little guy like that, and I'm gonna grind. Actually, not grind. I have a professional paint refinishing kit that'll take all this adhesive from the lettering off. They tried to peel some of it away before I took the van, but it just really wasn't working. So behind the driver's seat, there's a three seat row, and then this false wall. I think I'm going to take that out kind of first. Take the shelving and the false wall out first. I'm not going to be using those, so I'll put that up for sale, and we'll have a great big back to start thinking about how I want to convert this thing. So again, just a lot of cleaning. It'll take me a few days. Oh yeah, there's a little rust right there too. So I'll scuff that off and get some primer and paint on that. The engine's nice and clean. I looked down on both sides of the motor, and it doesn't have, drips or leaks, or, there's nothing pouring out of it anywhere. The oil's filthy, so I'm going to do an oil change on it right away. And then I got to figure out this DEF system. This is the diesel exhaust fluid for emissions. So I'm going to learn how to add that goop and what to put in it and how often and all that. Front end is pretty good. It's got a little crinkle here. That guy got smushed and there's a little push right there, but I'll clean that up and paint it. And there's a step that goes over there, like a little tread. And I think I'll just put the tread on it and no one will ever be the wiser. So when you're working on the engine, you can step up in there and get your body in the engine bay. So, the tires are all junk. I have to get new tires. And I'm starting to look into a lift kit because I'd love to have 2 inches of extra lift, extra ground clearance, so that when I travel across the country and I want to go to Yellowstone or somewhere, I can get off the beaten path a little bit. But there she blows. This is a big day for Fids and Fibers. Stay tuned for a lot more videos. Probably bore you to tears. So, thanks for following.